Hello there, everyone. It is I, your wintry neighborhood Winterspelll, saying hello to you on this spooky night of Hallows Eve. So, I thought I'd give you guys a special episode tonight of what is arguably my most popular series, Skyrim. So, what I kind of wanted to do tonight is we're going to talk about the spooks and specters of Skyrim. A very interesting topic. So, Skyrim is a world of magic. It is a world of the supernatural, the paranormal. It is not really like our day-to-day life. Hey, Fish Games, great to see ya! Welcome to our special Halloween episode. So Skyrim, you have noticed, is filled with ghosts. It is filled with monsters. It is filled with skeletons, draugr, all manners of undead. I mean, it is a fantasy world. There's many places on this map where you can find the strangest things. I mean, for example, Morthal. Morthal is the hub of necromantic and supernatural activity in Skyrim. The Kienstag ruins here is said by Phalion to be even the nexus of this. And that's something that we actually see in the Elder Scrolls Online with the Greymoor DLC, where we actually, back in the Second Era, meet the daughter of the Jarl from Morthal at that time, and her girlfriend actually showed up there to try to harness the necromantic power in Kienstag ruins. Although in Skyrim it's not a very important location, notably it's actually where you can find a ghost sighting. And there's several other ghosts that you can meet, like, you know, the spirit of the ghost girl in the quest Laid to Rest. In Morthal, you can actually find a headless horseman ghost. Now, that will only spawn in once per playthrough, so if you see that, you might even want to follow it. It's interesting. It will actually end up at Kienstag ruins before it despawns. Now, what I wanted to look at today is actually a very interesting location called the Abandoned Prison. Now, this is a pretty freaky location we can find here in Eastmarch. It is a prison that is stuck in the side of a cliff, and, well, you'll see once we get there. It should be around here. So we're going to go to Mixwater Mill. You will definitely see once we get there, but it is a very spooky location, and I thought it'd be a very cool thing to look at for our special Halloween episode. So we are actually not using Bondo today. We are actually using one of my personal playthrough characters, Nixian. Here we are. Nixian is a Breton conjurer. I'll let you take a look at his skills. Conjuration at 100%. Got Destruction at 92, Restoration at 96. I have spent some time on this guy. He's got some decent enchanting. Actually gave him some stuff in speech, which is actually pretty cool. I love this merchant perk. That will let a merchant buy every single type of item you have, and it actually will let you buy from your inventory. So he's got his flamethralls right here, and we have Serana, very popular as a companion since she is one of the most expressive in the game. She's sporting the Daedric Mail light armor. It's pretty fantastic. So, Nixian is my necromancer character, because there's so many good necromancer things that were added in the Creation Club. I just had to. Like, there's a whole mess of spells that were added. Like, you can see all these haunted spirits, specters, different zombie spells, skeleton spells. Some really cool stuff. So, what kind of gear we have? I have 3 staffs that I keep on hand. Staff of Magnus. This is a staff that you get at the end of the College of Winterhold quest line, which you guys will get to see, since we still have yet to do that in my channel. It absorbs 20 magicka per second. If they're out of magic, we absorb health. We have the Arm of the Sun. Pretty cool from a Creation Club side quest. One of the better fire staves in the game, and it has a unique design. You know, burns for 67 points, and I've got some chance to do frost damage as well. And here is my main staff, one of my favorite items in this game, the Staff of Hasadoki. Yeah, that's a man's face. If the target dies within a minute, get a soul gem filled. It knocks... Essentially, it's a mini Fusroda on the target. And it creates a ward while you're not attacking. For Apparel, we have Azadal's Boots of Water Walking. You know, we get this in Solstheim. It lets us walk on water. The Archmage's Robes, which is one of the best things you can get for a mage in Skyrim, even with the Creation Club. All spells costing 15% less to cast, plus 50 air magicka and 100% regeneration. Got my Mage Pack back. Got my Morokai, Dragon Priest Mask, another 100% there. So I've got a lot of replenishing. I've got like 260% regeneration speed. Got my Necklace of Extreme Magicka and my Saturnalia gloves, which I enchanted just for fun. There is a whole like Santa costume you can get. So let's head off to the prison. It should be around here. I have not discovered it yet on this map, but it's not hard to find once you go off of Mixwater Mill. So,
what are your thoughts on all this?
Don't worry about it. I think that's where we're looking. So that's for Amal over there. Prison should be right over here. Like I said, it's literally built into the side of the cliff. There it is, the abandoned prison. We're gonna actually have to get over there. Not looking so good. Although, if we... There we go. We've also got this destroyed house here. We'll quickly take a look at that. Should be something fun in here. Lucky Lawrence. I don't think this man's too lucky. Take that mammoth tusk. Gives us a treasure map. All right. So a prison literally built into the side of the cliff. That's really cool. Again, appreciate the beauty here. Alright, so get ready for the freaky. Don't know where my people are. Okay. Alright, so you can see it's like half submerged. Sorry, just telling someone to comment. Alright. Ooh, chest. A little bit of gold. So already, you can see this place is not doing well. But it's cool, it's spooky. And you're right, I am stalling a little bit. I want you to really soak in the ambiance here. Alright, storeroom. Hello! I believe I know who you are. Guard's orders, okay. We can't let the prisoners out, so either kill them or let them drown. Either way, all guards must evacuate as soon as possible. The storm is about to wash this whole fort into the river, and I'll be damned if I have to report one Legion death while under my watch. You have your orders. So from what we can gather from this note, the reason this place is so washed out is because there was this big old storm coming and they were told to evacuate. So obviously they're saying, no, we can't let the prisoners out. And this is probably the prison for Fort Amal, since that is right by this. So they're saying, you know, kill the prisoners, let them drown, because the prison is going to be flooded. So that's a pretty horrific way to die. Drowning is one of the worst deaths to die. And the fact that they would consign them to this, that's pretty horrific. But oh no, there's more. So you're probably wondering, where is anyone? Are they still here? Did anyone survive? I'm not telling you. It's more fun that way. Ladderless, hope you're doing great. We're just here on a little spooky session. This reminds me, I should take off the marker. That's gonna bother me. I hear voices. Elemental blast it is. I just blew up my own champion. So I might want to limit my power a little bit. So let's switch to Mara's Wrath. By the way, we got some good strangulation spells too. Love it. Hangman's Noose. And for a conjuration spell, let's switch to... Haunting Spirit.
I sense a presence.
So we have a bunch of bodies here. Ooh, ectoplasm.
Dead comes for you now.
Oh, this is a shield spell. As it's just burning. Cloak spells can be fun. So maybe not Mara's Wrath. Yeah, just walking by it was enough to murder it. So we've got a bunch of... It looks like we got a bunch of ghosts here. We've got some skeletons. So now the real question is, can we find some reason? Something that's going to tell us. Oh, looks like we got an escape hatch. That's probably a guard. Ah, a key. As I'm looking, I know there's more stuff around here. I'm looking to tell this story. So what we can assume, these ghosts are the prisoners and guards that could not escape. And then their souls are now trapped here. That's pretty serious. So there's like a lot of guards. Now, were they just trapped here, or was there something else? Because we got people with weapons out, so what's happening here? Nice. Hey, some gold. What I'm thinking we're going to have to do is we're going to have to jump down that hole. Ooh. Oop. Ah, it's an escape hatch. Looks like that skeleton didn't exactly make it. Okay. Even the escape hatch is littered with skeletons. Okay, so it comes out right underneath this bridge. Oh, and there's all these dead skeletons. Alright, so since we didn't find it, I'm just going to tell you the story behind this prison. What they were trying to do was, these guys were trying to escape. And they had it planned. They knew the water was coming, so they staged a coup. They got their hands on weapons, and they started attacking the guards. So, based on what I know of what happened there, pretty much everyone died. Either by the flooding or the coup. I don't believe anyone escaped. Otherwise, the Empire would be here trying to clean it up. So the fort collapsed, the prisoners and the guards died. And it was truly horrific. And then their souls were trapped there, bound to the spot they died. I'm assuming that fellow over there, he died in the storm as well. So really, definitely a creepy location. Especially once you know the story behind it. But one worth visiting. It's an interesting little romp, and you know what? It's spooky. So if you like to have your hair stand on end a little bit, that's the dungeon for you. So, the real question is, where are we going next? Because Spooky Fest ain't done. Think about something interesting. Now, I do know of another very interesting location. It's actually in Whiterun. Trying to remember exactly where it is. Ah, there's a lot of things in Whiterun. There actually is a little spooky quest there as well, I believe I've already done. And if you go into the Hall of the Dead, you can actually help the Priest of RK fight off some skeletons and get back his amulet. Trying to look up the... I even can't remember the name of the place. I believe it's Ravnos... Ranvig's Fast. That's what I'm looking for. Another, again, Skyrim has a lot of really creepy locations, but this is one of the very interesting ones. As I just get the location. I thought that the prison would take a lot longer. Ah, yes, the map. Trying to get the map to load. I believe it's around here. It is a monument thing. It's popping around here. Whew, that was way wrong. Hey, no problem, no problem. You can bring me food too, it'll be fun. Oh, hello, Kiva. Thank you for joining us for our Halloween episode. Yeah, I came to the exact wrong spot of Whiterun. Very interesting thing. KRS 122, I actually asked them to join the stream specifically because I was very excited for them to see their first stream of mine. They are another person that I actually know in real life. They are the wonderful spouse of my manager. And a person whose butt I will be kicking very soon in Magic the Gathering. To the point where I'm actually going to try to stream some of our games with with M. Tyson, my manager, and their lovely spouse. I think it'd be a lot of fun. So that's something I wanted to do. Skeleton Marksman. Oh yeah, we're actually working on QRS's commander deck at the moment. They are a green-white player. I am looking to build a blue-black deck, and I believe it's blue-white for my manager. So that's actually going to be pretty cool. I'm hoping we have a lot of fun. M. Tyson, we haven't figured out your commander deck yet, but we're going to figure out something really cool for you. I feel like you're going to want green-red, which is also what you wanted for your, I can speak, I know I can. For your 60-card deck. Alright, we got a dragon coming up.
Where'd you come
You won't get me. I'm the gingerbread man. Nice. As the dragon's just like blinking in and out. We'll get the word wall from there. So yeah, that's something we're going to try to do, because I do have sort of a neck thing that I can use to stream off my phone. And it looks like I'm able to live stream off my phone now. So once we get our decks up and running, we are actually going to try to, you know, show off those streams for you guys so you can see us playing Magic. I know Mr. Fish Games is going to be very interested in that, being as he is the Magic aficionado. There we go. Give me a word! Oh, disarm! Interesting shout. That's where we're heading. This is another very creepy location. I mean, it's not a completely useless shout, Buxy Cat, but there are better options. But I would not say it's useless. Alright, so there's something special about this location that you're about to see. A very special type of enemy that we're going to see the story behind.
I'm sorry. This isn't what I want. I'm sorry. This isn't what I want. I don't want to do this.
Alright, so you notice that Ghost was saying they didn't want to attack us. That is very unusual. Usually they say things like, you can't hide from the dead. Or something like that.
I'm sorry.
No, it's alright. We're okay if they attack us. Like, this is kind of for the purpose of the spookiness. So, these guys are named Subjugated Ghosts.
Who's there?
Somebody else? They are cursed, actually. In a way. Ooh, a Bonehound. Nice. Or a Bone Wolf. Interesting. The skeleton marksmen actually spawn their own arrows. That is very interesting. Now, personally, I've never gone full illusion to make that build. Although, you know, I'm thinking about it. It's interesting. Alright. So let's see the reason behind these ghosts.
This isn't what I want.
Show yourself.
So these ghosts do not want to fight us. They don't want to attack us. Which again is very interesting, considering most ghosts are like, hell yeah, you're in my place, I'm going to blow you up. Khajiit knows illusion.
Oh wow, this is gorgeous. Who's there?
So you might wonder, why are these ghosts doing this if they don't want to? Get ourselves a shout. That chest is empty. Now, you'll notice the floor looks a little interesting.
There you are.
I don't want to do this. I'm sorry. This isn't what I want.
Oh, yes. Yes! You've fallen for my trap. Greed makes a great lure. Odd you didn't die from the fall, though. Most do. Oh, and don't mind my assistant. Never should have come here!
So that man doesn't seem to have a lot of, health.
I was always taught to avoid these types of ruins. I think I see why now.
Oh, that's his assistant. Well, he just killed his assistant. So you'll notice we got locked in this cage. This man over here is the reason for the subjugated ghosts. First off, let's get ourselves out of here. Alright, apparently they're going to be a jerk. Hehehe. So, Mr. Warlock here, Sild, he actually likes to capture and torture people. And animals. There's a dead dog over there. Which we're not going to look at because it's going to make me sad. He actually likes to torture things. And then he takes their souls and forces them to be his slaves. So that's what he's doing here. He uses that trap door with the fake treasure chest to actually get people to fall in. And it would have worked too if we weren't essentially a god with the soul of a dragon. You dumb warlock. He didn't think this through. But to be fair, he couldn't have known we were coming. So, this is one of the reasons I do like doing Randveg's fast. It's not like a fantastic location, but you know what? I do like the fact that we get to murder that man. He is scum. So the whole reason for the ghosts is he wanted an army. Not as freaky as Ingvild, though. Like, considering... Am I thinking of that? Yeah, I think Ingvild. The man who's, like, having sex with ghosts.
Out here. I don't know how you stand it.
I stand it because I'm not a vampire. Which I believe I might have shown you guys that location before, so I'm not going back to do it again. I've also already cleared it with Nixian. Alright, so that's a couple of spooky locations. We've still got some time. Oh yeah, no, he is a necroperv. I mean, funny story though, on the subject of necrophilia. I was writing a one-shot campaign to introduce new players to Dungeons and Dragons, and I made the first boss you fight a necromancer. And I was in the car because I was on a vacation at that point with my family, and I was sitting in the back of the car with my father, and I was telling him about, you know, the things I was writing because he thought it was interesting. He's not really into fantasy, but he is interested in, like, the statistics part of it and, you know, how I design things. So that he was looking at. I was hoping to get 2 for 1. Nice. So when I said, yeah, my first boss is this necromancer, he said, oh my god, that's gross. I said, well, I mean, yeah, he raises the dead. He said, do you know what a necromancer is? I said, yeah. It's a type of wizard that raises the dead and controls them for his bidding. My father said, wait, I thought... Aren't necromancers those things that have sex with dead bodies? I said, oh my god, Dad. That's a necrophiliac. So he had confused necrophilia with necromancy. Ladies and gentlemen, Winterspell's father. Thankfully, we cleared that up pretty quickly, because he was very worried that I was into some strange things at that point. Hey, die. Alright, so let's check. We can maybe hit one more cool location before the end of this stream for our Halloween episode. You know, if we want a spooky-ass location, I know exactly where we need to go. Oh boy, do I know. Oh yes, I have actually followed the Headless Horseman before. I honestly, I'll be very honest with you, I am very intrigued by the supernatural and the paranormal. I enjoy stories about it. I don't really dabble, because I prefer not to play with forces I don't fully understand or think I can fully control. But I am interested in supernatural stories and information. I find it very cool. Which is, you know, an odd thing for someone raised Presbyterian. But, you know, I have fun with it. We're also going to switch to Elemental Blast, both hands, considering what the idea of what I have to do. Yeah, not there. I believe it's this way. So, I like to seek out these places in these games like this, where I can find these cool paranormal things, where I can find a supernatural, because I do find it so interesting. Ah, there's the location we're looking for. We're heading towards this lighthouse over here. Because, trust me, it's worth it. Now, this is... I'll be honest. This is not going to involve ghosts. The first two involve ghosts. This one's not. Yeah, I know you've messed with that stuff. I have been to your home. Huh? But yeah, no, just, this location here does not necessarily have to do with ghosts. But my god, is it not one of the most gruesome, frightening, and just spooky places in all of Skyrim. Like, damn. And the story here is just tragic. Beyond tragic. The Skyrim writers were on some good stuff when they wrote this game. The Frostflow Lighthouse. Many of you may actually recognize this location. It's a biggie.
Another cave. I've spent enough time underground myself. I want to go in. Right behind you.
You'll notice you said something interesting here. Serana said another cave. I've spent enough time underground. Why is she saying it's a cave? This is a house. Or is it? Yeah, I know. Helga's bedroom is scary. I don't want to know how she got those Daedric boots. I don't know what she does with them. I don't want to know. She is welcome to have her life. Except for the part of it that we ruined because she's an awful person. Let me in. We don't talk about the mammoth tusk, Buxy Cat. We don't talk about the mammoth tusk. For any of you who have not been inside Helga's room in the bunkhouse, it's she's got some stuff. Yeah, we're not doing that. So we're hearing some chittering. First off, we've got Falmer Axe. We've got this dead woman, unfortunately. A dead Redguard woman. So a little backstory, that's a Charis. Okay, let's be honest, we know there's Falmer here. So this is actually a story of these folks had always dreamed about owning their own lighthouse. And they moved here to Skyrim.
I'm okay with the dark.
In order to get it done.
More than my share.
Well, didn't go so well for them. So the wife you see is already dead. But why? Mr. T! I pity the farmer! So their children are not here, from what I'm seeing. Where are the children? So they've been hearing weird chittering sounds all night. Strange sounds. And the father had gone out to get supplies. He came back to find this. His poor wife murdered. Now where's the kids? Is there a key somewhere? I don't want your wooden bowl. Still have that sigil stone. There's gotta be a key somewhere. Alright, you enjoy yourself, Buxy Cat. Alright, maybe if I look at the journal. Nope. Do I have to pick the lock? I don't want to pick the lock. Give me a key. And I'm gonna have to pick the lock, aren't I? We'll try. Ooh, almost there. Come on. Got 15 lockpicks left. I gotta do this. Oh, I was so close. Ooh. There we go. Whew. Sorry, yawning. I am still working almost non-stop. We are working hard. I'm gonna keep working hard. But I do need to sleep. I mean, I would, but I also want the Magicka enchantment. Oop, another cars. Ooh, stew! Teamwork, you did nothing. Alright, so looks like the Falmer broke in through this wall. There was a whole set of caverns under this a lighthouse.
Who's there? I knew I heard something. Who's there?
Well, I think we found the sun. Alright, so 2 members of the 4 accounted for.
Who's there? None anytime.
Where am I going? Yawn for a second, your eyes close, and you get all turned around. Oh, here we go. Why do you do things, Serana?
Who's there? I knew I heard something. No.
Okay. Seen a bunch of Falmer. We got a speeder.
Who's there? I knew I heard something.
I mean, how lucky do you have to be to have your home built over a freaking Falmer city? Thought I saw something about to pop out. Oh, that's sick. Because they found Sudi too, the daughter. So in here, you'll actually find the father actually was able to make his way down here to the daughter. However, he did get captured, and he slipped her a knife so she could end it before, well, they torture her. Guess I went the wrong way. Alright, we're figuring out our way out of here.
Who's there?
Getting that dual wielding in. Hi, hi, hi. Okay. Move, Serana. Ah. Here? Ooh, terribly sorry. I was falling asleep. Asleep partially. Again, have not really been sleeping great. Sometimes I even nod off during a stream. I already came through here because there's a bunch of bodies.
Who's there?
Going down here. Oh, I missed. There you go. Okay. There it is. Sorry, I am like blinking in and out. Gotta finish this dungeon. Right. I think we found more over here and stuff. Alright, well, it's okay. We're actually just about done here, Quentin. Terribly sorry. Alright, so this unfortunately is the remains of the dad. However, there's something we can do for him, which we are going to do. It is his dream to be cremated in the fires of his lighthouse. So we're going to do that for him. It costs us nothing. And it's a quick thing to do considering I keep almost falling asleep. Now, this is not marked in our journals. This is not... We're not told this is a quest target. But this is something we can do. And something's going to happen when we do that. Because we avenged his family, we killed the creatures that killed him, and we're about to honor his last request. Alright, we actually just got a new power. Oh, active effects. Sailor's Repose. Our healing spells now heal 10% more. So, if you're playing a healing playthrough, this is definitely what you want to do. So, I was hoping that, the first time I did this, that we're going to get to see his ghost or something. But that's pretty cool. Our healing spells got more effective and we honored a man's memory. So with that, we are coming up on our hour, and again, I keep almost falling asleep. Don't worry, when my schedule stabilizes, I'll be able to stream a bit more, and I'll have more energy. But I do know my wonderful manager is doing everything they can, because we're having to work with what we got. But, you know, shout out to my manager. You're doing a great job. And I know it's very tough right now, but we're going to get it. It's going to be fabulous. And we are going to be awesome. So, until next time, this has been your wintry neighborhood Winterspell, reminding you to stay frosty. I will see you in the next video.